In several of my other talks about the Dharma on this YouTube channel, talked about the possibility of how to deal with disturbing emotions and disturbing thoughts. Disturbing meaning disturbing our happiness, our inner peace, our inner balance. In this talk I like to introduce healing meditation. Healing meditation means a meditation, a method to transform or to change emotions and thoughts which bring us suffering and pain or anxiety or whatever, to transform them by their counterforce, their healing counterforce, their positive, powerful, beneficial emotions and emotional beneficial thinking. So, as we know, or probably know, is that all the disturbing emotions, all anxiety, anger, loneliness, nervousness, being nervous, being insecure, being irritated, being isolated, being deserted, being proud, being jealous, and so on. All these disturbing emotions and thoughts arise from our own mind. Even if the cause, a person or a situation outside us, triggers this feeling, we cannot deny that this feeling only arises in my mind. There's nothing else where it can arise from. So that means that the counterforce, something that annihilates this negative feeling, this painful feeling, this suffering feeling, also must come from the mind. And that is where Buddhists call about the Buddha nature, the Tathagata Garbha. In every being there is this very pure, very loving, very compassionate, very joyful, very respectful nature of the mind. And these powers we can use as a counterforce. So in this way we heal ourselves with a counterforce from our mind, which annihilates the suffering, be it small suffering or be it large, intensive suffering. It does not solve the problem of the cause of suffering, but it weakens, softens the anxiety and brings more inner harmony, more stability, more and so on. So this meditation is, I will explain to you, it's a very old traditional meditation method from the explained and transferred by Buddha and many teachers up till now. So it's very old and very thorough and very wise and also very proven to be effective. So what we do is we breathe in, and while we breathe in, we take a very powerful healing feeling or thinking. For instance, when I'm nervous, then I breathe in something which makes me calm and quiet, or brings me inner peace. So inner peace, for instance, I breathe in. Or I breathe in trust. Or I breathe in self-confidence. Or whatever. It's something very positive that stems from my mind. And also I breathe in, at the same time, a very powerful, clear, radiating, brilliant colored, multicolored light, which is a reflection, a radiation, a luminosity from our inner, pure Buddha nature. That is what we do with the breathe-in breath. We do not analyze, we do not think of cause and effect, we do not doubt, we do not wonder why it comes from, where it comes from, if it should work, and so on. What we do is we trust this feeling because it comes from myself, from my deepest inner mind. It was a good mind. I trust in that, and I believe in that, and I feel it in that way when I breathe it in. It's not analyzing, it's the feeling and experiencing. White light and something positive. Then, after the in-breath, we visualize that this very beautiful, powerful, healing light and thought or feeling fills my whole body from top to toe. The gross organs, but also the very small pores of the skin, everything, all thousands, tens of thousands, channels and airs and bones and skin, the soft and the hard parts of the body, everything is filled with this very wonderful, beautiful, radiating nature of the Buddha light and combined with something positive. So after the in-breath we feel that it heals and works and purifies, and that my whole body is clean and pure and free from suffering. That's what we feel. We do not analyze, that's what we feel and experience. And with the out-breath, we breathe out something that is bringing us problems in this moment. Maybe burnout, maybe stress, maybe fear, maybe irritation, whatever. It's very sad. So what we do is we leave it, we visualize that it leaves our mind, it leaves our heart, it leaves our body, and I breathe it out with blue light. And when we breathe out, if you are very up to the environment, then you do not breathe it out, it's impure, into the open, but you breathe it into the bottom, in the floor. So in this way we will not pollute the surroundings. If you don't want to do it, you can simply breathe out. We don't have to let go. We just breathe out and it will vanish. Like a bird in the sky, it comes, we see it, and then it will disappear, and it leaves no trace at all. That is the nature of all the things. So, a long, relaxed breathing in, combined with a very pure, healing light, and a very wonderful, positive, powerful counterforce, a positive feeling or thing and thought. It comes from the Buddha inside. This white light, after the in-breath, we feel that this light and positive thing purifies, heals our body from gross until very subtle. That's what we experience and feel during the non-breath. And with the out-breath, as we breathe out as long as possible, with blue light, the inconvenient, the stressful, the suffering feeling or thinking. And during the meditation, we try to balance these visualizations and the breathing in, the non-breath, and the breathing out with the several colors and so on. We try to balance it with every in-breath, non-breath, breathing out. And it is very important to be relaxed, not to stress, not to make it perfect. But in every round from in, non and out breath is one round. And then the next we can make this balance more and more pleasant, more harmonious. It will grow during the meditation. So no stress, no force, just relax, enjoy this wonderful possibility to heal yourself. And slowly we increase. And when we have a feeling of this is okay, I feel better now, then I can stop the meditation and practice maybe sometime later or the next day or whatever, depending on how strong the suffering is. We do it again. Because meditation only works when we repeat again and again and again, so that our mind and feelings slowly can change into a better way, better position, better attitude. But we need time, we need practice. And that's why we have to meditate regularly. And if another time there is another feeling of suffering, be it small, be it big, then we use the same method. So that's the principle. So let's sit for a few moments, quiet, relaxed meditation posture. And if you have found something of this positive, wonderful counterforce, and if you find something that you want to breathe out, then you start the meditation. I breathe in wonderful, clear, white light. Same time I breathe in a wonderful, healing thought or feeling. Long in-breath. Then with the non-breath, the retention I feel is light, and this wonderful, powerful counterforce filling my whole body. Really experience it. No analyzing. And I breathe out during a long breath, out breath. The painful feeling or thought, and let it dissolve in front of me, and it disappears. And then again, in breath, exactly the same. Do not change the subject during one meditation. In non-breath, retention. Out breath, release, dissolve. And so on. Very important is not to analyze, not to resist, not to be carried away by the feelings or thoughts. Simply trust, breathe in something beautiful, wonderful. Feel the healing effect, feel it. And simply breathe out, dissolve what is painful, feeling. Then it works. And we can use it for every situation in our life. Thank you.